late afternoon. It's 11:30, and I am on the way to the bank. I woke up this morning, took an 8:45 Orange Theory class. Don't remember my stats exactly, but I know I burned somewhere around 570 calories. I maybe got like 30 something sweat points. I'm not 100% sure. I was satisfied with it. I didn't feel like, it was a strength day, which means inclines on the treadmill. And then I stopped by the school, which is why I'm going to the bank right now, to pick up the reimbursement check for the wristbands that I ordered yesterday, so they were able to cut me a check right away. So I need to go deposit said check into my checking account so that I can immediately pay it back on that credit card that I used. And then prior to that, after I picked up the check, not prior to that, I guess, after I picked up the check that I'm getting ready to deposit, I went home, showered, got dressed, and then just got off of a business call of sorts for something that I'm going to be working on in the near future. And now I'm off to the bank to deposit this check. And while I'm over there, I am going to get a bagel, a plain bagel from Panera. I'm going to eat that for breakfast, put some eggs on it, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up my iced coffee for the day because it's Friday. And I'm really going to start weaning myself back into I'm saying this out loud for accountability purposes. I'm really working towards getting back to just going to Starbucks on Fridays and for double star days. I'm really working towards that because during the school year, I just can't be flying off to Starbucks whenever I feel the itch. So I'm going to pick that up. I'm not getting the cold brew. I'm getting the iced coffee that is made to taste like a cold brew. And I feel like we need to do this for a while, and I need to rate them to see if it truly is just these are made better and more consistently than the vanilla sweet cream cold brew. And if that's the case, it may be worth the 30 cents price difference, because when I do this, the drink is 30 cents more. So I'm going to get that, and then my intention for the rest of the day is to work on lesson planning, specifically in history. I have like the first week or so planned out, but now I need to be more detailed and especially start incorporating that book, The Power of Thinking, and see where I can sprinkle those strategies in there. So I'm going to do that today, and then later on I have social plans. So I'm not sure how much vlogging is going to happen. Then I know for a fact I'm not going to have the camera with me because I just want to enjoy the time, you know. But update on the 2021 school year in relationship to COVID life, or I don't even know if we can say post-COVID life because it's still here. I just got word that the elective classes will not be starting as they normally would before there was anything called COVID. And so for me, I teach middle school, and some people have asked about this. When you hear me refer to leadership is a separate class for me. It is my elective class. So it's a class period every day, and that particular class of students are not necessarily students that are in my homeroom class or my switch class. So my homeroom and my switch class are my two core classes. Those are the kids that I'm responsible for in terms of grades, report cards, conferences, etc. My homeroom class is just called my homeroom class because every other Monday we have a little extra time, and so that's the class that I'm responsible for in terms of making sure they are aware of school announcements and things like that. And so they're called your homeroom class. And then my switch class is just the second group of core students I have, and their homeroom teacher is my partner teacher, but we both teach the same group of kids. So hopefully that all makes sense. So in my middle school, they're not rotating to 6 different teachers for 6 different periods. They have me, either as their homeroom or switch teacher, a PE teacher, an elective teacher, and a universal access teacher, which is like your small group setting. So I was told that our elective classes are not going to start the way that they normally would, and that basically kids will stay with their homeroom teachers for electives, which is not normally the case. normally a student is going to have a different elective teacher, and they are just assigned a particular elective every 6 weeks, and every once in a while their elective teacher may be their homeroom teacher if it just works out that way, but even still that would only be for a few weeks. My elective class, I feel like as I'm saying this it's confusing, hopefully not. My elective class is leadership, and while all the other elective classes rotate groups of students every 6 weeks, my elective class is a year-long elective, meaning that I do not rotate students. I am with that same group of kids in that elective class for the whole year because, you know, we're a leadership class that's organizing rallies, dances, and providing support services to the school. So this year, I'm not going to have that separate class period to work with all my leadership kids at once to start. The goal is for the first few weeks of school that everyone's elective class is just comprised of their homeroom students, and then as we get our footing with the school year, then we'll go back to normal where they're going to different teachers for electives every 6 weeks. Now, with all that being said, and hopefully that made sense, that means I need to look at the kids that I'm accepting into the leadership class and see if I can pull some of the top performers either from the interview portion or that were recommended from the previous leadership teacher and have them assigned to my homeroom class, so that even though we're not running the leadership class as we normally would at the beginning of the year, that I have at least a handful of competent leadership students to get things started and kicked off for the school year correctly. One moment. So just making sure I have some kids in my homeroom class so that I can kind of do some of the beginning things that I would have done if things had started normally. So one of the things I need to do today is to kind of go through the list of kids that have been accepted in leadership and kind of pull out the kids that were the strongest based on recommendations and from what I saw, and email that to one of the assistant principals and the secretary so that they can make sure those kids are properly placed. Yes. So I need to do that. Did that make sense? So I'm gonna do that, do some work, and then socialize. So that's what's on the agenda for the day. I have a few, so basically I think I'll be ending the vlog earlier than what I normally would, because before I go and hang out with friends, I would like to have this vlog edited and done so that when I'm done hanging out with friends and I come home, I don't have to worry about, you know, editing and uploading. Because a lot of times when I get home after socializing, like when I've gone out with family, like for example Legoland, or when I had that 4th of July barbecue, and I came home and I was tired, like it was a little rough having to make sure I also then edited the vlog to make sure it was ready for you guys in time. So I'm just forewarning you that I think I'm just going to go ahead and end. What is this car doing? Look at this person, just unaware. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog early. Oh my gosh. I mean, I know you have a Tesla, sir, and that because of that you feel entitled to certain things, but this car in front just, you know what, it's fine. It's fine. We're all safe. So yeah, the vlog is probably going to end a little bit earlier than normal. So I'm getting ready to pick up this bagel, pick up my Starbucks. I will let you know what the Starbucks is like in just a second. So, BRB. All right. That's my mom right there. Look at her. Going to a drive-thru. She didn't see me. All right. I'm back. It has been basically a little family reunion in this chaotic parking lot that I'm always talking about. Saw a bunch of people from my old school in Panera. old principals, old secretaries. I'm pretty sure the person that took over my classroom at my previous school was in front of me picking up her mobile order at Starbucks. My mom just pulled in the parking lot. She's probably going to Starbucks. It's just a family affair. I wiped this top off. Let me taste. I'm gonna give this an 8. And see, the hard part about this is I have no frame of reference. I don't know what a 10 is, because this is a new drink to me. But it's definitely better than the 7 cold brews that you guys have seen me taste test and be very disappointed by. So that's good news. I'm getting ready to call my mom and ask her what she's doing and where she's going, because I need to know. I don't like seeing my mom go somewhere and then I don't know where she's going. That will always be a part of my personality. I'm just nosy that way. So let me call her and then I will talk to you guys later. Where are you going? Where are you going? Are you going to Starbucks? Are you going to Jack in the Box? Are you going to Panera?
What do you mean?
Because I saw you pull in the parking lot.
You thought what?
I saw you pull into the parking lot.
Oh, I'm getting gas.
Oh.
Where?
It's after 3 o'clock and this day is not going the way that I thought. I haven't even opened an application to work on my lesson plans because I'm in pain. Like, my back has been hurting since last Friday. I think something happened during an Orange Theory workout. Like, I moved the wrong way and hurt my back a little bit, and it's been getting better, but today it's just really acting up, and it's just in this one spot. I feel like it's like a little pain shooting down my back, and I can't concentrate while I'm experiencing that pain. So I've really spent the last probably hour or so just laying on the couch. I did roll it using my foam roller. I've stretched it a little bit, and that relieves some of it, but I just want it to completely go away so that I can move on with my life. So that has happened. I ate, and then I also watched the series finale of Good Girls, and I Googled it to see if it was gonna be on Netflix. That's not happening. It's over. Like, the show is over. I'm satisfied by the ending, but it just came too soon. Like, I wasn't emotionally prepared for it to end. Like, normally you know a season is ending or a series is ending at the start of the season. So to just find out like last week was a bit much. And so that's really all that I've accomplished. I'm watching The People's Court right now. I'm gonna call, I have a Zoom chat with some friends in about 20 minutes or so. But I just need to lay here and let my back feel better. And if it doesn't, I'm just gonna be sitting here like this all day, with the exception of my social activities later, if I can even get myself off the couch for that. So, wish my back and I luck. I might take some Advil, but it's like a pain that I don't even feel like Advil can alleviate, but we shall see. No lesson planning has been done as of yet. And I'm a little disappointed, but mostly not disappointed because it's whatever.